we'll turn our attention to 149 pounds, and it will be Bryce Shelton for the Air Force Falcons. And Oklahoma will send out Hunter Hollingsworth. All right, size this one up for us, Coach, here at 149.
Well, here's the interesting thing. First of all, Hunter Hollingsworth is very talented and he's very slick, but this transition to college is a tough one. He needs to learn to pull the trigger, and he needs to get a little case of the nasties, do a little more banging. But if he lets loose, he can wrestle.
Hunter Hollingsworth is redshirt freshman from one of the best programs in the state of Oklahoma, Edmond North. He was a three-time place winner there, including a state runner-up at 168 pounds in his high school career. Was 8-5 as a freshman for the Sooners last year, earning a redshirt year, but he wrestled at both 141 and 49 a year ago. He's plugged in here at 149 tonight for Roger Kish and the Sooners.
Yeah, and he's got the size to be a 49-pounder. This is the situation where you need to say something like, we need 2 shots in the first minute.
Bryce Shelton, senior out of Spring Grove, Illinois, Marion Central High School for Air Force. 3rd season in the program, but really his first as a full-time starter. Missed much of last season with an injury, and he is a team captain.
Yes, and that spot, says Sam Barber, is something he worked his tail off, and he forced himself into the lineup. And his favorite athlete is a guy by the name of David Taylor.
Hunter Hollingsworth.
Hunter needs to get going and get some shots off.
Oklahoma has also wrestled Alex Braun this year at 149 pounds. Hollingsworth gets the call here tonight.
Braun's good and Braun's tough, a little small for 49. Shelton's 14-8 on the year. Hunter's 6-7. But little difference in the scheduling. Very young team with Air Force, and they adapted by having an easier schedule earlier and a hard schedule at the end. That's a smart move.
There's the first warning issued to Shelton. Hunter Hollingsworth went to the Cliff Keen invite for the Sooners back in December, came away with a 1-2 mark.
Let's get a stalemate here.
Well, not just yet.
Not a lot of real estate to get a score, so. Nice sweep single.
Headed for a scoreless first period here at 1:49 between Oklahoma's Hunter Hollingsworth and Bryce Shelton of Air Force. Oklahoma,
you know, if you're John
week.
Smith, you can work from space because you're so quick, so flexible. A lot of guys need to get hands on a guy, control the tie, and make him respond to you.
Oklahoma in the coaches poll this week at number 16. They are one of 6 Big 12 schools ranked. Iowa State is number 3, Oklahoma State 5, South Dakota State is 10, Northern Iowa also ranked at number 14. And Oklahoma, as we said, going to travel to Morgantown for a top 25 duel with West Virginia on Sunday. The Mountaineers are in at number 22 at the coaches poll this week.
Good moving up to his feet. There you go.
And out goes Hollingsworth for the first point of this bout.
That's a place where Hunter struggled a little bit on bottom, but worked really hard there.
Shelton was able to gain only 22 seconds of riding time. First real good shot in there by Shelton. And he's got Hollingsworth's left leg.
He snapped it hard. Good shin whizzer by Hunter. You want to hit that whizzer and then square off if you can get that heel back. Or get a stalemate, which he's going to do here. Okay. Nice shrug attempt.
Hollingsworth able to just power his way out of that. But back to that left leg goes Shelton as they go out of the circle. Good activity there, no score.
Yeah, good scrambling, yep.
32 seconds to go in the second period. Hollingsworth's escape here in period 2, the only point.
That was a shot from space and almost close to getting spun behind. What Wells was doing is that elbow pull from that elbow control, and that's what Hunter should be doing at this time. Or that overcollar pull and post.
Headed to the third here at 1:49, and Hunter Hollingsworth of Oklahoma with a 1-0 lead over Air Force's Bryce Shelton. So we will see Shelton start on bottom, try to escape and tie it, and then it's a free-for-all to the wire. Oklahoma
and
leads the
haven't
duel
seen
6-4.
much of Hunter on top, so I don't know if he's going to really work to get riding time or not. He can tilt.
That's a caution to Shelton for starting too quickly on bottom. Clean start this time, and Hollingsworth quickly gets a hold of that right foot, but to his feet and out.
He did a good job. A lot of guys grab the ankle and just hold it. Did a good job of driving, but as he did, Shelton did a good job of bringing his knees under him.
1-1. And no riding time of significance for either wrestler. This feels like a big bout in the grand scheme of this. Oklahoma leads the duel 6-4.
Yeah. So it's no guts, no glory here. You gotta take chances. And when you gotta go with all your might. Okay, like those snaps.
In on the leg goes Shelton.
Yeah, he's back in the shin whizzer, but you don't want to go to the well too often.
Under a minute to go. Can Shelton complete a takedown and win this in the final minute for Air Force? Nope, he will not. Second time that Hollingsworth has been able to spin out, and now he is in almost. Right back on a double leg try, but that takes him out of the circle.
Yeah, that was good battling and good combinations there by Hunter Hollingsworth. Now, got to set that shot up a little more off a stutter if you want to go from space or off an angle.
Hollingsworth kind of driving him out, and there was a caution, a warning issued to Hollingsworth. That's the first on him. Now he's got to be a little careful, especially if we get to a sudden victory situation. That warning has been issued.
Who's that warning on?
That was, well, he held up Hollingsworth, he held up the green wristband.
Really? He may have said he was pushing him out of bounds, but he was also backing him up too before then.
Late shot attempt by Shelton.
Yeah, when that shot comes, you got to race to an angle.
So we head to sudden victory session here at 1:49. Regulation has ended. Oklahoma won in sudden victory at 1:25 with Conrad Hendrickson getting a takedown about a minute into the 2-minute sudden victory set.
So you can't shoot straight here. You got to get to that angle, and that's what Coach Kish was motioning to him.
So I think what they're doing right now, and it's what you pointed out, who was that warning issued to? And I think maybe they reversed the warning that we talked about and gave it. But we're not at the scorer's table to know officially what that talk was about.
I like the effort. Hunter's wrestling hard, no question. Both men are. Okay, there's your angle. There's your leg. Now come and twist it out. There it is.
There's a three, and the second sudden victory win for Oklahoma tonight.
And on the twist out right there. Sometimes when the leg's going back, snap that elbow to your hip, and the guy sits on his butt. Nice job by Hunter Hollingsworth, and a big heart.
Hunter Hollingsworth able to outlast Bryce Shelton in sudden victory time.